Welcome back to Atlanta and Company. I'm Tom Sullivan. Well, Georgia's still grappling with the effects of the drought. Protecting and preserving our natural resources has become even more important. The shopping queen is here to share some ways that going green can be good for the environment as well as your wallet. Good morning, Fatima.
Good morning.
Well, first of all, let's talk about, the environment. A lot of attention lately about conserving water, and you say that conserving water and conserving energy can save us money.
Yes, actually very important that you can both be green and save money at the same time. We can first start off with water, how you can save water. There's many different ways. A lot of people think you have to set out barrels in front of your yard to start collecting rainwater, and you have to go drastic. But simple things that you've been hearing about a lot recently, for example, the low flow faucets and toilets, those can actually make a very, very big difference. And another thing too is what's called a hot water recirculation pump. That's actually a newer product that's come out. It's about $200, fairly easy to install. An average consumer can install it, and that saves about 10,000 gallons average per family per year, as far as instead of you having to wait for hot water to come, every time you turn on the hot water faucet, it'll start up almost immediately. So you're both saving money, time, and water. So that's really great.
Right, and you're going to have to spend some money in order to start reaping the benefits back.
Yes, you will have to make some investment into the products, but at the same time, the return on value on those products is very, very quick. On average, about a year, maybe 2 years. But you should see the savings very, very quickly, and they pay for themselves very easily.
Right, and I know, like the City of Atlanta was offering rebates for low-flow toilet installation.
Exactly.
So there's some benefits there.
Yeah, you can check with your local utility to see if they do. I know Cobb also was doing that as well, so you can see what benefits that they have.
All right, well, this is a good start. What are some other ways we can cut our energy bills and save more money?
Well, another thing that consumers don't realize, especially since we're saving water, is that you can actually save water by saving energy, because in reality, the electrical utilities are the largest consumers of water in Georgia. So if you use less electricity and energy, you're also saving water. So it's almost two birds with one stone. And one easy way to do that is to replace all your light bulbs with the fluorescent light bulbs. Those light bulbs now are much less expensive than they were a few years ago.
Are you talking about the funny little bulbs, the mercury filled bulbs?
Yes,
okay.
Those, not only do they last longer, but they can also use a lot less electricity as well. So you're saving both on your electric bills, and you're also saving landfill as far as all the light bulbs that you might be throwing away.
Right. What about these household chemicals that are going into our water system? Like all the chemicals that we rinse out and put down the drain, those are harming the environment. How can we cut back on them?
Yeah, that's very important. When you're cleaning, a lot of times you even realize it yourself how harsh the chemicals are, as far as when you're breathing them in. And then most of those chemicals contain phosphates that when they go into our rivers and streams, they produce algae, and it sort of pollutes the water there, and it's really bad for the environment. But more and more green products, green household products are becoming available. Oprah recently had Shaklee products as her favorite things.
Right.
And just last week, Clorox has even come out with a new line of products called GreenWorks that are 99% natural products that are much, much safer for the environment, as well as you when you're actually cleaning yourself.
And we talked about, they're a little more money, but they're concentrated.
Yes, that's the thing. You might have a little bit of sticker shock when you initially look at the prices, but a lot of times the materials are either dilutable, like you can mix them with water, or they're very, very concentrated, so you're using a lot less. So while the initial investment, once again, might be higher, it'll return its value very quickly because you're using less of it.
Well, as a mom, I know you can give some good advice to your kids. What do you tell them? Guess where we really have to start now is with the children, to teach them, and educate them and get them on the right start, so it's programmed in their minds to always live the life of helping the environment.
I think that's the easiest thing actually to do is with kids, because they don't know any differently. You're not changing any habits. You're starting fresh and you're creating new habits. So it's much easier for you to do that with your kids if you model the right behavior. When you're drinking different products that can be recycled, for example, showing them to throw the water bottle in the recycling bin instead of in the trash can. When you leave a room, to turn the light off. So there's many different behaviors that you can model and start your kids off on the right foot.
Right, and we were always taught, you know, when you're brushing your teeth, like the water running,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, just education is the key.
Exactly. Well, I think that just the thing, because kids love to emulate their parents,
Right.
it's just you, in essence, need to do the right thing, and the children will follow if you're doing the right thing.
But
It's
you
as
know,
simple
it's
as
tough
that.
to teach an old dog new tricks.
Exactly. That's why the new generation, I think it's going to be hopefully a great generation to turn things around that we've made the mess of. Hopefully they can fix it.
Right, especially for our kids.
Yes.
You know, I heard a scary stat this morning on the Today Show. We throw 21 million tires a year in the landfill. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we can reduce, reuse, and recycle, and save money at the same time. That's the key.
Exactly.
Excellent. Good tips. We appreciate it, Fatima.
Thank you.
Well, for more information about Going Green or any of the Shopping Queen's latest money-saving ideas, log on to her website. It's filled with great ideas to save you money. theshoppingqueen.com. Coming up, ANC